Are they? Yeah, they are. Fuck. Is it network or is it... This time it's actually a little bit of a combo. Like, a third of the missed frames were from rendering and the other 2/3 were network. No, like I said, I think it might, if anything, it's probably, because a lot of things have gotten updated lately. Windows had an update, OBS had an update, I think my bot had an update. So I wouldn't be surprised if one of those things caused a memory leak somewhere. Because everything, like, OBS and the emulator both froze up. And I couldn't really open up anything else. I had to just shut down. So it definitely feels like a memory leak, and it could have been one of the things that got updated recently. But it doesn't seem to be happening that frequently. Like I said, I went ahead and turned down the settings on the emulator just a little bit, just on the off chance that maybe that was causing it. Well, I'm pretty sure the frame rate is my network. Even before I started the stream, when it was just doing the countdown, I was dropping some frames. So I don't know what's going on today to do that, but something's messing it up. I wouldn't be surprised if they're doing some kind of maintenance on it. This is about the time they do maintenance on it, because all the normal people, except for my weird ass, are asleep. A lot of times when they do maintenance like this, they do it around these hours, and they don't ever tell anybody about it, because, like I said, everybody's asleep. It's just my weird fucking ass that's up and streaming. Looks like this monster's the boss. His attacks will be stronger than anything you faced yet. Pay attention to how much stamina you have left to fight carefully.
それ。
始めましょうか。私に従え。逃がしはしない。有効に使うから。なんとか勝てた。
Kids got on that high of a score even on safe mode? Is her prediction already coming true? Not bad. Time to give them a real test. They'd better not let me down. Yeah, I have a feeling this is the new one. And they'll probably be doing what the games did before, where they bring back a lot of the old battle themes and then add a couple of new ones for the new game. I want to put the XP and the SP up on because I haven't seen what the skill costs are. Like essentially who has the more expensives or who just needs more skills to function.
うまく収めた。せよ。せよ。
なんとか勝てた。
これ。
逃がしはしない。始めましょうか。私に従え。持ちこたえないと。有効に使うから。
ガラスだ。せよ。
Gaining levels pretty fast. No, I don't know if these are gonna count. Since this is technically like a simulation. If we're gonna get out of here and we're gonna be reset or something. But it definitely feels like the level ups are pretty quick right now.
れ。
逃がしはしない。始めましょうか。私に従え。有効に使うから。逃がしはしない。
ガラスだ。
余裕じゃない。
Excuse me. Did we do something wrong? Congratulations, you've been chosen. Chosen? Now then, come along with me to the headquarters of Noden's Enterprises. Don't worry, we'll explain everything once we get there. What should we do? And it's decided, this is your chance to open the door to a world you could only before dream about. This way, please. Follow me. What seems to be the problem? Please come along. Wait for me. So they really were scouting for high scores. I thought that was just an urban legend. hell? How did someone like that beat my score? Let's go outside. I will lead the way to the Noden's main office. Are we really gonna have to rely on this shitty team? Mr. Rabbit, sir? You know, now that I look at it, the hair and the clothes are different, but her portrait looks exactly the same as the female navigator from 2020 and 2022. Like, the face is exactly the same. I don't know if that's, you know, the artist thing, like the way everybody that Akira Toriyama draws looks the same, or if it's meant to be significant. Not a rabbit, brat. Huh? Wipe that dumb look off your face. From now on, call me the almighty Nagamimi. Got it? I'm not some weird doll, and I'm definitely not a rabbit. Almighty Nagamimi? What's going on? Why are you being so rude to us? This is the real me. I hate having to act all prim and proper for work. Now, if you want to survive here, I suggest you stop treating me like some cutesy little rabbit. Or else you'll regret it. I'll personally make sure of that. Get it? Got it? Good. I'll regret it? I wonder what he means by survive. Me? A navigator? Back on point. This was all part of the scouting process. We're short on manpower at the moment. So if you do well, you get me as a boss. Doesn't that bring tears of joy to your stupid little eyes? Haven't dragons been gone for almost a century now? You can ask all the questions you want to the higher-ups. Come on, they won't wait forever. Welcome to Nodens. Oh, our cuties have finally arrived. My name is Julietta. I'm the director of the development sector at Nodens. A pleasure to meet you. His real name is Jirota Tamari, though. No, forget that name immediately. The only name I have is Julietta. That's it. I think Jirota's a nice name, too. Moving on, this woman here is... Hi, I'm Allie. Her full name is Allie Nodens. Despite how she looks, she is the president of our company. Is that what we're going with now? Correct. Nodens Enterprises is the world's leading game corporation. We craft life-changing experiences for gamers far and wide. However, that is nothing but a front. Anyways, let's all take a seat. It's time for story time with Julietta. Yes, please sit wherever you'd like. Sorry for dragging you all in here like this, but there are important matters we need to discuss. Imagine if, is it EA or Activision that makes Call of Duty? Just imagine if whichever one of them it is was actually making Call of Duty just to find mercenaries. You know about the incidents of 80 years ago, the dragon calamities of 2020 and 2021. Think I've heard of them before? I see. I expect you have. It began with the coming of the true dragons and the spread of a poison flower called Dragon's Bane. The planet enveloped in Dragon's Bane will become nothing, doomed to be consumed by the true dragons. It's said that there are 7 of these true dragons throughout the universe. In 2020 and the year following, 2 true dragons invaded Earth. Dragon's Bane nearly engulfed us. However, thanks to a team called Murakumo, we were able to fend both of them off. My grandpa told me about them. Murakumo Unit 13, the Dragon Hunters. On to the main topic. We've learned a great deal about dragons from samples taken after the calamity. Anatomy, ecology, all of this analytical data is assembled into a portfolio called the Dragon Chronicle. Our true objective is to gather as many true dragon samples as we can and complete the Dragon Chronicle. But why? Doing so will allow us to defeat the 7th true dragon, VFD. Even in this apparent time of peace, the 7th and final true dragon will soon awaken. The true dragon responsible for both creation and destruction. We call this Ruler of Reason, VFD. Once it shows itself, our planet will face its demise. You wondering how we know all this? I assure you we are not the only ones. There are others in the know, though primarily just ISDF and world government agencies. This info is simply not publicly available. However, various signs point to the dragon's return. Global warming, you're about 80 years late for that, that's already happening. Disappearance of the Caribbean plate, and most importantly, dragon sickness. Dragon sickness? Have you noticed anyone around with a particularly bad cold or a violent cough? I see, a friend of yours, perhaps. As much as it pains me to say it, this friend of yours doesn't have much longer to live. Dragon sickness is an untreatable disease caused by the permeation of dragon miasma. Therefore, the thicker the miasma becomes, the more people will come down with dragon sickness. Miasma has been here since the calamity, yet the patient count has shot up in the past few years. This rise serves as another sign that a true dragon is again about to descend upon humanity. I don't expect we have much time. Once the dragons come, this information will spread. The infestation will begin, the Dragon's Bane will bloom, and to see out the end of this planet. VFD will appear. We complete the Dragon Chronicle. You who stands on the threshold between past and future have the power to do so. VFD is the ultimate true dragon. Even while lying dormant, it can bring about global calamities. However, we can turn the tables if we manage to complete the Dragon Chronicle. If we can gain information about the true dragons and acquire their energy, we'll have a chance. On the other hand, if we fail, humanity will be extinguished. No. Hence, the ultimate goal of Nodin's enterprise is the completion of the Dragon Chronicle. I'd bet we'd even be able to find a cure for dragon sickness if we managed to complete it. But in order to do so, we need a dragon hunter. That's where you come in. We want your cooperation in our plan to complete the Dragon Chronicle, code VFD. Hunt, hunt, hunt. What we need for you to hunt as many dragons as you can and collect samples from them. That's, well... Excuse me, I don't think I can handle all this. I'm just going to go home. Oh my, please don't think that way. Your navigation skills are quite advanced. There's no way I can do this. I'm not a navigator. I can't save the world. I'm probably just get in the way. I see, if that's what you wish. I'm sorry. It's a shame, but we can't drag someone onto the battlefield if they have no will to fight. I ran away again. All I ever do is run. Came all the way here to try and find my dad. But I just can't do it. What? What? That sound? Hey, this is bad. Nagamimi. You sound like an old man, Julieta. It's all your fault, Nagamimi. Don't scare me like that. I don't give a crap about that. I have urgent news. A swarm of dragons has appeared outside. What? This is way sooner than we anticipated. How could this be? Hey, Allie. Nagamimi, where is ISDF? Isn't this what an international defense force is trained to handle? Heading in this direction, but it sounds like it'll take a while. Okay. Seal the entrance. We'll wait it out until they arrive. Nagamimi, could you be a dear and display the entrance camera up on the monitor? Got it. No, stay back. Hey, it's that girl. I wouldn't. An amateur going out there would just cause trouble. All we can do now is wait for ISDF. ISDF. I hope they make it in time. Hey, where do you think you're going? I suppose at times a body acts completely on its own. Should we go knock some sense into them? No, let's give them a shot. Are you sure? If ISDF finds out. If they truly are dragon hunters, their resolve will carry them through. Let's see. Time to see what they've got then. We should do what we can to provide support. Sounds like a job for Nagamimi. Fine, I'm going.
Hey, wait up a second. You're really gonna fight like that? You stupid dumb idiot. This is why I hate humans. It's impossible to know how your brains work. This isn't a game anymore. Get cut and you'll bleed. Get stabbed and you'll die. This is the real world. Hope that makes it into your thick skull. Here, take this. Take this too. Just pop it on your arm and start it up. Hey, can you see me? This is called the Nodens Watch. It's a wonderful device that'll let you talk to me no matter where you go. This is how I'll be helping you. Don't you dare take it off, and don't tell me you don't want it. Now listen, don't forget to prepare. I'd rather not have our dragon hunters die out there. Gonna help you, damn well better do it right.
Selecting Navi from the system menu can review your current objective. Do so at any time by simply opening the system menu, so please use it as necessary.
So they finally appeared. Goddamn dragons. No way! You beat that huge dragon? Alright, but where to? What's that? Is it another dragon? Hey, EBF, can you hear me? That thing's a high dragon. It's way stronger than the one you just fought. It'll tear you to shreds. Get the brat and come back now. What's wrong? No, are you going to fight? Stop, it'll kill you. Aren't you afraid? How? Hey, I said run. You trying to get yourself killed?
Is this the true will of a dragon hunter, or just the recklessness of a fool?
If they die here, most certainly the latter, but I believe.
Oh, that's right, we leveled, so we're healed. Alright. Let's go fight us a high dragon, which I guess is their translation of Imperial Dragon. Now the question is this a scripted loss? Because they do that a lot of time at the first time you find a Imperial high dragon. I'm gonna say yes.
逃がしはしない。
Hey, can you hear me? That's enough. Get out of there. Get out right this instant. You really want to die here.
Unit 1, form a perimeter around the target. Unit 2, see to anyone in need of assistance. So, you're the ones who held it at bay. Let me take care of this one, Admiral Yoritomo. You're still hurt. Alright, Yuma. I'll leave it to you. Here I go. It's time for you to learn who the true master is. Excellent work. Let's collect the High Dragon specimen and withdraw. Unit 2, return to ISDF HQ once your duties here have been fulfilled. Yes, sir. You guys weakened it quite a bit for me. Thanks for that. They look like normal people, but cannot be sure. And that girl.
Definitely gonna be on their watch list now.
It's sooner than we were hoping, but it can't be helped. They would have found out eventually. Now, more importantly, what did you think of your first real battle? Yep, that's a victory in and of itself. Glad you all came back safe and sound.
Big freaking miracle you're still alive and kicking. Next time, try following orders.
But to think you could fight like that on your first
I just heard from ISDF. They want to perform an inspection on us by the end of today.
Oh my.
And we do have things we can offer them. If we give them that.
You came. That means your answer is...
Hold on just a second. There's something we need to show them first. Isn't that right, Allie?
Oh, so everyone gather round. Do you know what this is? This is a specimen from the first true dragon Eod, who appeared on Earth 40 million years ago.
Eod is a true dragon who planted the seed of life onto this former barren planet. The seed of life became the basis for the entire human race, for all life forms in existence. It was the drop that created life in the ancient sea, the beginning of millions of miraculous events. And so humanity and dragonkind share a deep bond. The specimen from Eod showed us that much. I've already mentioned we're collecting specimens from the 6 true dragons. Doing so, we plan to complete the Dragon Chronicle and defeat the 7th true dragon, VFD.
We have the specimen from the first true dragon Eod here at Nodens. We are also aware that ISDF is in possession of a specimen of the 5th true dragon, Fomalhaut. We only currently know the location of those 2 specimens. Therefore, 4 specimens remain. Your mission will be to retrieve them.
This naturally means you'll have to defeat the true dragons. It will be quite tough. Actually, tough doesn't begin to describe how difficult it will be. So what do you think?
Will you help us carry out our plan? Operation Code VFD.
So we're just going to be cutting through true dragons left and right in this game. Whereas in the previous games, a true dragon was always the final boss.
Really? Like, really? How wonderful.
Fabulous. Now if that's settled, we'll need to think of a team name for you. About EBF Squad. Maybe...
I think they should be called Unit 13.
Alright, you don't know about that. Unit 13 is the name of the team that defended the world during the Dragon Calamity of 2020. Might be a bit dated, but it definitely carries good luck. I suppose it's not a bad name.
Right? Don't worry, I don't blame you. I'm just speaking the truth. Jeez. Anyhow, you guys will be using this portal to travel into both the past and the future. In each time period, you'll stop the True Dragon invasion and bring their specimens back to us. I love it when people react like that. Well, seeing is believing. Let's get you on there. Alrighty, we'll be trusting you with navigation, Nagamimi.
Oi, oi.
Hold on, is that all you're gonna say? You didn't even tell them where they're going.
It'll be fine. Practice makes perfect, right?
Blood's gonna be on your hands if anything happens. You 13, step onto the device. Battles will be real from here on out. You'll die if you just charge in like an idiot again. A reckless dummy like you has gotta be extra careful out there. Vector definition, okay. Energy levels, okay. Code ATL input complete. We're all clear. Operation Code VFD has now officially begun. Testing.
13番
Hey, Unit 13, can you guys hear me?
やれやれ
You really should explain this all beforehand. Anyway, listen up. We've gone back over 12,000 years from the present time of UE-77. This is the most prosperous country of the time, smack dab in the middle of the Atlantic. The Sea Kingdom of Atlantis. This particular spot is the capital city, Atlantica.
Cat people!
See those guys over there? This isn't a country of humans, but one of a race called Lucier. Historical record states that humans were the only civilization to make tools out of stone, but that's only because this mysterious race was seemingly lost to the annals of time. Now then, your mission is to find the true dragon that's wrecking this place, and... The signals... Yeah, it's bad, come...
What are the guards doing? We must protect the Queen, even if it costs us our lives.
Queen Uliana, you mustn't step out too far.
Calieri, another star crystal has fallen.
It seems the time is nearly upon us. Please, Your Majesty, come back inside.
Yes. God of the sea, God of the stars, and King Utrello, we request divine protection from you three.
Unit 13, it's me. Come on, just respond if you can hear me. I finally got through. That had me worried. Allie would totally wring my neck if I let you guys die in your first mission. The target here is the source of this earthquake, the third true dragon, Nyala. As we speak, Nyala is on the verge of bringing Atlantis to its end. In case you didn't know, Nyala was responsible for the dragon calamity of 2020. In other words, the people of Atlantis lost their battle against it.
Okay, so slightly different translation between the fan translations and this. Because in the fan translations for the other three games, it was Niara.
Although Earth is still intact, so maybe it would be better to say it was a tie. Nyala was even wounded when it showed up in 2020. It must have been the work of the Lucier. Now then, we'll need a specimen from an uninjured Nyala for the Dragon Chronicle. Your mission's gonna be to figure out how to get your hands on that, understood? Alright, go and head into the city. Try hunting down 3 dragons, that'll give you some training, and even a few materials as well. If things ever start going south, hightail it out of there.
You can go back to Tokyo whenever you want from here. I'll even put some relay points around the city. And with that... Oh wait, I forgot about this. We got something to give you before you head off into the great unknown. I'll send over the manual. I'm sure it'll be tough for idiots like you, but give it a read.
Okay, Y is for field skills.
Keep in mind, your field skills won't be restored at save points. Time being, you can use the medical floor for that. I'll let Horan know. You're gonna need to use every little thing at your disposal if you want to stay alive. Stubbornness is just gonna get you killed quicker.
You should leave this place immediately. It's for your own good. People have been on edge lately. They all direct their anger towards you foreigners.
Dude, where did you come from? I know you just arrived, but this country is doomed. You should return home before you get hurt.
Not interested in talking to foreigners. If you need help, look somewhere else.
I'm afraid to die, however I do believe that choosing death is better than being killed. That's the only option that remains for us.
You there, halt! Close, you are not one of us. What reason does a foreigner have for coming here? Kill Niala. What other foolishness? In honor of the former King Utrella, we proudly await our end. You foreigners must leave. Although your insolence cannot be overlooked, I shall turn you into shark bait.
さあ楽しませてもらうか。
逃がしはしない。始めましょうか。私に従え。
甘い。
余裕じゃない。
Same composer. You are no ordinary foreigners.
あ楽しませてもらうか。
やっ
甘い甘い。せよ。
秘策もあるよね。些細な勝利よ。
さあ楽しませてもらうか。甘い甘い。さあ楽しませてもらうか。
I think this is the combo that I used
逃
in
がしはしない。
when I played 2020, because every time the enemies attack, you get like 2 counterattacks on them.
引っかかった。
Because the trickster would get an attack on anybody that attacked, and then he gets an attack on anybody that attacks him. And if you leveled the thing up enough, they would attack him, and you get 2 counterattacks every time they attack.
まく収めた。
Oh, is there really nothing up here?
I
wonder if they count as aerial since they're floating. Don't come any closer. Go away.
Don't tell me you're gonna save that brat. Just leave her.
Wow, that was amazing. Thanks. Huh? Your ears are weird. They're small and round, but really super cute.
Milra.
Oh, that's my grandmother. Hey.
Not exactly a grandmother voice, but they didn't give me a lot to work with there.
Milra, I'm so glad you're okay. This nice person saved me. You did? Even Atlantica guards have trouble handling these monsters. Just who are you? Are you perhaps planning on hunting it? Oh, that's incredible! So like Atlantis used to be super big, but then when Niala showed up, most of it sank to the... Milra, quiet down. This place is too dangerous for you, Milra. It will be best if you return home. Okay. You have my deepest gratitude for rescuing Milra. This country's fate has already been decided, so I guess there can be no harm in enlightening you. 11 wards have already fallen due to Niala's invasion. Only a few remain intact. Our former king Utrello and the Atlantis elites attempted to fend off Niala, but none returned. Many citizens have died since the poisonous flowers. Our demise is fast approaching. But before that happens, our consul Talieri will carry out his final plan. He will destroy the sacred star crystals. Atlantis shall fall into the sea, and Niala along with it. All that is left is for the people of this land to come to peace with their inevitable end. Please refrain from disturbing our kingdom any further.
What's with that look on your face? Suicide is quite the interesting plan. They'd never beat Nyala through military might alone. You dumb, we're here for the Dragon Chronicle. What we need is a specimen from Nyala. Nothing else matters. What's the point in saving these moldy guys anyways? I thought you wanted to help people in UB-77. Did I say it's gonna matter, huh? Just try not to forget about your mission. Come on, let's get moving. There are more dragons ahead.
By more dragons ahead, you mean there are dragons ahead. We haven't run into any yet.
よくやった。
余裕じゃない。
Wait, how is Milra gonna understand in time if she dies? It's like we're all just gonna sit here and do a suicide plan to get rid of the dragon. In time she'll understand, but in time she'll be dead.
有効に使うから。
しまった。
さすが。
さあ楽しませてもらうか。甘い。
私に従え。
甘い。
有効に使うから。余裕じゃない。
さあ楽しませてもらうか。
逃がしはしない。
始めましょうか。私に従え。
甘い。甘い。しっかりせよ。
有効に使うから。
いい汗かいた。
I just realized this game, you know, in the sense that a lot of people say that, like, oh, the DS and 3DS games would be too hard to port to newer consoles because of the dual screen. It looks like the second screen is literally only used for the minimap. Because in battles, there's nothing there. So they would just have to superimpose, you know, a transparent minimap on the upper right like every other game does, and that'd pretty much be all there is to it.
Some kid got left behind. Who are you? Already? Dragon's Bane's got him. He's not gonna last much longer. Leave him. This is pointless. There's no medical technology in that era that can help him.
Oi, oi.
Come on, what's all this about? Crazy me isn't gonna... Don't give me that face. I guess it's not impossible. Nolan's medical team can treat minor cases of Dragon's Bane poison, but Julieta has strictly prohibited rescuing people from other time periods. My paws are tied. Fine, you can bring him back for emergency treatment, discreetly. This isn't a show of mercy, I'll have you know. That kid seems pretty well bred. Looks quite tasty. There's a good bit of fat on him. What? Come on, it was a joke. I'm offended you thought I was serious. Let's hurry up and save him before I change my mind.
Hey, it's our first rescue.
さあ楽しませてもらうか。
逃がしはしない。
甘い。
始めましょうか。私に従え。有効に使うから。さすが。
せよ。
有効に使うから。さらなる高みを。
Haven't come across a single dragon yet.
始めましょうか。私に従え。有効に使うから。
逃がしはしない。
ガラスだ。
いや世界か。
さあ楽しませてもらうか。
やっ
始めましょうか。私に従え。
甘い。
有効に使うから。
いや世界か。
Okay, so that might be our first dragon right after that. They gave us a save point and an exit point. Hmm.
さあ楽しませてもらうか。
やっ
甘い。
始めましょうか。私に従え。
見せよ。
有効に使うから。さすが。
So focused on escaping the monsters, I got separated from my parents.
さあ楽しませてもらうか。
やっ始めましょうか。
私に従え。
甘い。
持ちこたえないと。
しっかりせよ。
有効に使うから。
やっ
さすが。
Many thanks for rescuing me. Now, did my encounter with you and foreigners happen by chance, or was it fate?
ほれ。
始めましょうか。私に従え。
気を抜くな。ほれ。
始めましょうか。私に従え。
What? You missing both of them?
さあ楽しませてもらうか。
やっ始めましょうか。
私に従え。
Damn it. Keeps missing. And on top of that, he's not attacking this guy whenever he goes into ambush stance. Oh, now you attack him.
Bye bye.
Looks like that was pretty easy for you, despite your lack of battle experience. Alright, this area should be safe now. Let's continue on.
And I need 3 DZ before I can essentially make my own room.
That huge thing be orichalcum?
13番
U13, get closer and check it out.
What insolence! May be mere orichalcum to you foreigners, but that is the soul of Atlantis. Expect a swift death if you choose to touch it. Now then, I am Consul Talieri of the Sea Kingdom of Atlantis. The majestic woman before you is the ruler of this great country, Queen Ulania. What a suspicious group. Under normal circumstances, we would have you investigated. However, we do not have the time to waste on you foreigners. Leave this place immediately. Let us connect this one to the great star crystal so we can destroy both when the time comes. You are trespassing on Lucier territory. It's time for you to leave this place, foreigners. What is the matter? Such foolishness. There is no need for you to sympathize with those who wish to die. Guards!
Talieri, wait.
Your Majesty,
I wish to speak with that one.
please consider your position. Your Majesty, you are all that remains of the royal family.
I am well aware, Talieri. However, I must. This is my final wish. I beg of you.
Even King Utrello was weak to your selfish demands. Very well.
Thank you, Talieri. What strange clothes. I have read that those on land make clothing from tanned beast hide. But this is quite different than what I would have expected. Indeed, that seems to be the case. However, I know nothing of the world outside Atlantis. You are from Tokyo.
I have never heard of such an odd village.
It is wonderful. I adore Atlantis as well, both the country itself and the citizens within. I wish you could have seen the true Atlantis. The wealth, the grandeur, the prosperity. The people of Atlantis are born in the sea, and in the sea they shall die. Despite this catastrophe, I still believe this is truly the greatest paradise the world has ever seen. However, the story of Atlantis shall come to a close here. Traveler, the light within you is equal to that of even the strongest Atlantis knight. I am sure that you will lead the world to greatness after this kingdom has fallen. Little time remains. If we miss this opportunity, Nyala will be unleashed upon the outside world. As a prideful ruler of Atlantis, I simply cannot allow that to happen.
Your Majesty, time is almost here. Mere months, Nyala has crushed almost all Lucier's cities. Atlantica is one of the last. As we speak, that dragon is inhabiting our most sacred land. It is as though it mocks us.
さあ楽しませてもらうか。
有効に使うから。
What?
甘い。甘い。
Well, I don't know. She doesn't have a skill to change form, so I assume it depends upon what weapon you equip on her, and I haven't come across anywhere to buy weapons yet. I assume I need to kill these 3 dragons for that to become an option.
持ちこたえないと。
しっかりせよ。
有効に使うから。
よくやった。
Yeah, because she has one rank in this, but I never have the option to use it, and it's not like in the previous games where they actually had to use a skill to switch stance. So I assume it depends upon what weapon you have on her. Oh shit, they do give you. Fuck. I just didn't check. Well, yeah, I guess I'm going single sword style. I didn't even bother to check that I had I had a weapon for the dual sword style in there that I needed to switch to.
さあ楽しませてもらうか。
Yeah, I don't know why, I just didn't think to check to see if they gave you a starter dual wield weapon.
私に従え。
持ちこたえないと。
有効に使うから。
よくやった。
And if I screw up, I'm sure at some point around mid-late game, there'll be an option to like sacrifice levels to respec. I pretty much almost always end up doing that when it becomes available. And once I realize what skills are actually good to put points in, What? He went before my samurai when I set her to use an item. Usually using an item, like, really ups your speed. Oh, this is already starting better. Attack yourself.
この身を刃に。
よし、見えるぞ。さあ楽しませてもらうか。
Might have a decent amount now. Don't have enough to get anything. If this is the same skill that was on the Trickster in the 2020 games that I'm thinking of, then this is really good. Like, you use this, then you hide, and then you bush trap, and like during all the other turns where you're setting up, it's doing an attack, like, automatically. Yeah, I already killed one of those, and yeah, they were definitely in the previous games. I think it was even in the very first game. It was just super, super rare in that one. Yeah, I'm curious to see what the other classes are, because I know there's a lot more than just the 4 they give you at the start. Ah, damn it. That didn't count as hitting it from behind, that counted as side.
持ちこたえないと。
しっかりせよ。
始めましょうか。私に従え。
これ。
Fucking
よ
miss.
し、見えるぞ。
They must have changed it in this game, because in the previous games, if you used an item, you went faster. Now it seems like if you use an item, you go last.
持ちこたえないと。
この俺を止められるか。せい。
もはや容赦しない。
Oh, now all of a sudden she goes first. I'm just gonna let him kill me so I can retry this fight.
Yeah! 始めましょうか。
私に従え。
持ちこたえないと。
しっかりせよ。
Now watch them both go after the dragon now. Yep. It's like using items. They use the item at the worst possible time. If the worst possible time would be before the dragon, they use it then. If it's after, they let it go first. actually pretty good. Not only did we get the hack at the beginning, he didn't recover from it in one turn. Finally got the RNG we need to maybe kill this guy. Even though we've already killed like 4 of them before it, this one for some reason seems to keep targeting people just perfectly to murder everybody. Are there dragons roaming around in the previous areas too? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's head back. That's all the dragons we can fight for right now.
動けないでしょう。
これ
有効に使うから。
いい勝ち方。
これ
始めましょうか。私に従え。 有効に使うから。はい。さすが。
Okay, so this game has 256 dragons in it.
Yo, I've been waiting. These guys from ISDF are just stomping through all sorts of restricted areas. Better not be a problem. Seems you still don't understand how you're supposed to speak to me. Watch yourself at night. You hear my hop hop hopping, you'd better run. Anyway, the real issue is that they've discovered our research into the Dragon Chronicle. They're not going to stay quiet now that they know we have weapons for more than just self-defense. Worst case scenario, they destroy all our work and close off both the portal and the 7th encounter. Now, no point in floundering around now that we're here. Just go build that dormitory like we talked about earlier. Talk to Chica at the counter on the conference floor and she'll handle the rest. Come on, hurry up.
Let's go equip our Yu-Gi-Oh guy. I wonder what that's gonna be for. Let's go ahead and save and end here. So yeah, seems like we're still not quite out of the tutorial yet. Like, we finished the prologue, but we're still kind of in the tutorial because they just now gave us dragons to fight. I don't know what's been going on, why I've been dropping frames today. Hopefully whatever it is will be figured out by tomorrow. Whether it's Twitch or me, or my ISP, hopefully by tomorrow, whichever one it is, will be have it sorted. Yeah, we've officially started 7th Dragon Code VFD. I had saw somewhere that, like, you're benched like your benched party members will still get EXP. Doesn't look like that's available right now. That might be a buff or an item or something that we get later that lets that happen. But yeah, the Yu-Gi-Oh kid has not gotten any EXP. And on top of that, I'm still going to have to probably grind out the second squad at least a little bit. Because even if they do get to a point where they start getting EXP, they're not getting any SP to buy skills with. And even if I hoard all the SP items, I still don't think that'll probably be enough to get them up to snuff. So it looks like I am going to have to, if I do indeed need two teams at a certain point in this game, I'm going to have to switch characters out here and there. I should probably confirm that before I commit to it. But, I mean, even then, I'm definitely going to want to use some of the classes besides the 4 that we start with. So, yeah. I guess I will do I guess I will maybe have a backup team that I grind out off stream or something. I don't know. It's definitely going to make it a little odd, because yeah, the previous games I would always just make one team, because all the classes were available from the beginning, so I just figure out which ones I wanted to use, and then I just use them to the end of the game, not have to worry about anything else. But yeah, this one you have classes that unlock, I think, in Chapter 2 and Chapter 3, and then I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that at some point you're going to need 2 different teams, you know, for a certain part of the game. So yeah. It does complicate my usual just, you know, pick a team, stick with it, go through the game. But I'll figure something out. At the very least, this game probably has the most information available on it, since this is the only one that actually released outside of Japan. All the rest of them were fan-translated, so not nearly as many people played them, so there's not as much info out there. But yeah, we'll continue this tomorrow, same time, 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. Check schedule below for what time that is in your area. Let me give callouts, and then I'll end for today. So, Ragna, Wabon, Nami. Crap, did anybody else? I'm trying to remember if anybody else came in before the OBS freeze from before. Yeah, if I missed anybody else, sorry, but thank you for coming in chatting with me while I play. And thank you to anybody else who may have been lurking watching. Always appreciated. So, we'll continue this tomorrow. As for right now, let me see if I can find someone to read. Oh yeah, Seimito. Seimito also, because Seimito picked up the Redeem, which is why we're going to be playing Bravely Default after this. Which unfortunately means that there will be another hanging series that I've only played one of. I have to get back to the rest of them after it. That's okay. I'll have to find a time somewhere to get in Bravely Second and Bravely Default 2 after I played the first one. And again, we get to play the little game called Can You Find Another JRPG Streamer That's Not Streaming Sea of Stars? Difficulty level impossible. Oh, there's Jack. She's playing Shadow. I guess she started Shadow Hearts today. Raided her yesterday. Guess let's go ahead and raid Kaz, playing God of War 2018. As per usual, let's go ahead and jump in, say hi. Hope to see you all next time, and until then.
Bye bye, everybody!